let's see. Well, my first summer internships, you guys, if you've done them in New York, you'll find that there's obviously a lot of people with a lot of free time in the summer. So we had a lot of interns and not a lot of stuff to do. So we would find ourselves, oh gosh, can I run and buy like the tasty cakes we need for this segment, or like people jumping all over each other. But because we had so much free time to do things like fold t-shirts, we would give out t-shirts to like the guests that would come to the show every day, and that was one of our assignments. You really got to know like everybody, who you were working with, and I think sometimes people view like my co-pages or my co-interns as like competition in some ways, and they are. Like in the page program, I was directly competing with people for spots that I wanted, but that's where your network starts too. And I find that people, like a lot of interns that I have, will want to set up a meeting with like the head of this department or the head of that department, and it's kind of like maybe start with people that are more kind of your level, that can help you. You can easily make that connection of like, here's what they did and here's how they got there. I always say like your network starts like with like the people in this room. It starts with like the people that you're interning with, and especially in the page program, we all left and went to like a bunch of different companies. And I can tell you, I pitch TV segments and I pitch stories all the time, and the number of people I tap into from my page time is like huge. I've gotten so many great connections through that. I don't know, mentors. I wouldn't have even known about the page program at all. When I was an intern, there was a girl who worked at Conan as the Conan page, and I just thought she was really cool and started talking to her, and we became friends. And she was a page at the time and told me about it and like told me how to kind of get in and what I should do. And I still work with her now all the time. She's the publicist now for Saturday Night Live. So I stayed in touch with her and have worked with her a lot, and kind of view her as a mentor because she's kind of like my role model. At one point we were in cubicles next to each other, like when she was the coordinator, and then she started to move up. And then now we actually like work together in a more formal way. So I think it's important to check in with people often, especially when you don't need something from them. Like I think it's very good to just be having coffees with people, just to like, stay in touch. What are you working on? What am I working on? I hate when someone sets up a meeting with me and you can kind of like feel that the ask is coming. You know what I mean? Like I think it's good to, just kind of always be top of mind for people. So every so often I take coffees with people that I used to work with, and then they'll, I don't know, weeks later I'll come back to them. Hey, we should do this together.